Hi everyone, Aiden here at the Trailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Kuat Class 4 J-Style kayak carrier and seeing how it fits on top of our 2022 Ford Maverick. So this is going to be a J-Style kayak carrier. What that means is the carrier itself is sort of shaped like a J, and it's going to hold your boat a little bit more upright like you see here. Compared to something that's going to hold it by the hull, it's going to take up a lot less space on your roof rack like this. And I'm a personal fan of J-Style carriers because, one, they're very stable. They get a lot of contact on the boat, keeping it nice and still when it's on the roof. This one is certainly no exception to that rule. And then also you can just fit more on the roof rack. So if we wanted to take more than just the one kayak with us, we could very easily get another one of these carriers on the other side of our Maverick and get two to wherever we're going. The strap kit that comes with this carrier is also really nice. You've got mainly just cam buckle straps around the whole thing. The two main ones that go around the body of the boat are going to be coated in this rubber, so if it does bump into something or make contact with your kayak, you don't have to worry about it scratching or scuffing anything. And then all the straps have this strap keeper built right in, so it's really easy and simple to tie up all of our excess strap. There's pre-slotted holes on the carrier to route the straps through, so it makes the tie-down process a lot simpler because we don't have to guess where to put the straps. And then it also helps when hooking up because, as you'll see later, there's a strap slot up top, which we can route this through before getting the boat up there. Now on the back end here, we've got our one end with the cam buckle routed through a secure point on our boat. Now these cam buckles, though, aren't coated in anything, it's just bare metal. So one thing I will say against that is while you're hooking up, just be careful. If it makes contact with your vehicle, you have to worry about paint, but mainly just be careful when hooking up that you don't drop it, maybe have it land on your windshield or on your car. For me, I really wish it just had some sort of rubber padding to protect it, but aside from that, it's pretty good. Same strap keeper like we saw before, and then if I open up the tailgate here, you can see where it's hooked up. We just utilized one of the in-bed tie-down points, looping the strap through itself and feeding it back up to the cam buckle, getting a good strong hold on the back. And then on the front, we've got a point in the hood, or in the engine bay here, under the hood, where you can kind of loop the strap through itself in there. Now it's gonna put a lot of stress on the strap, and it's probably gonna wear away a lot quicker doing that. Personally, I'd prefer to have something like a hood anchor, but the kit doesn't come included with one. So if you don't want to pick up that separate part, then you don't have to. You can make this work. And then with that, there's the sleeve on the outside that's going to help protect any sort of bare strap contact with your paint. When you're unhooking everything, it's really simple. Just undo the strap keeper, grab the cam buckle strap and unthread it. And then I'm gonna just take these off of the kayak right now so I don't forget to do it later. And for the straps around the main body of the kayak, it's pretty much gonna be the same thing. I'm gonna actually unthread it through the carrier's slotted holes and leave it on there so you can kind of see what it would look like whenever we get the boat loaded as well. So I'm just gonna get these even and kind of pull them off to the side. This is just the reverse process of what we would do whenever we're loading it. Just repeat that on both sides. And with both of those straps undone, you can get the carrier or the kayak unloaded from the carrier, kind of utilizing those small ramps on the front to ease the boat down and set it down. With the boat unloaded, it's really easy to see those slotted holes at the top of the carrier that I was referencing before. Just pre-thread your straps through there, just like this, load your boat up, and toss them over. Makes the process really nice because we don't have to worry about it slipping on us or falling down. It's just got that place right there that'll keep it in place. Inside the carrier, we can see everything has a nice rubber padding on it from the upright to the base. This is gonna help protect our boat from scratches and scuffs, and it's gonna be a lot more durable than any sort of foam material that you might find elsewhere. That tends to degrade pretty quickly over time, especially when it gets wet. With the carrier unloaded, we can also get some measurements. It's gonna obviously add some height to your vehicle, and in this open state, it's gonna sit right at 17.5 inches from the top of our crossbar. Now, whenever you have a boat loaded in here, that's obviously gonna be adding some more height, but with this, whenever we don't have boats loaded in, we can fold it down. There's a trigger right here that can be activated from either side, completely tool-free, that will release the upright and let it be folded down to this nice sleek part here. In this state, it's only going to be sticking up 4.5 inches at its tallest point from the top of the crossbar, so it's a lot more low profile this way. That way, if we want to leave it on the roof rack, we totally can, and it's not going to be in anyone's way. It clamps around the crossbars completely tool-free too, setting it in place and putting the bands up into the slots and flipping down the lever to tighten it. Now that tension can be adjusted to fit your crossbars with a bolt on the other side, but that's how we get it installed. Again, completely tool-free, so it's quick and easy. But then also on the outside here, we've got locking cores that will make sure that nothing gets messed with when we're not around. So we can lock it up right here and make sure that it stays secured to the roof rack. As far as the weight capacity goes, these carriers can hold a 75-pound kayak. So just keep that in mind when you're loading it up, that you don't overload it. And then with this is the gray color. You can also get it in a black color. Both are going to function the exact same way, but you get that color choice to better match it to your vehicle. And that about does it for our look at the Kuat Class 4 J-Style kayak carrier on top of our 2022 Ford Maverick. Overall, I think it's a really solid fit. The Class 4 is a nice high-end kayak carrier. It's very easy to use, very easy to install, and the strap kit integrates really well to the carrier with those slots up top to help you route the straps and get your boat hooked up. Makes the whole setup process a lot simpler and less of a hassle when it is time to go out. And then the small loading ramps in the front do help with loading and unloading. But I think it's going to be a really solid fit for the Maverick overall. Thanks for watching.